Thanks for staying with us. I'm back with Stephanie Garland from the Better Business Bureau, and she's got, of course, another story that's going to knock your socks off to tell us. But you just go ahead and tell the story, and then let us know what we can do to prevent it and how it's getting resolved.
Absolutely. So we had this reported to us in Knoll, where a Knoll woman is getting calls, so many calls every single day, 20 to 30 calls at least. And it's a Mega Millions scam, what they're trying to get her to fall for. They're saying, hey, guess what? You've won $273 multi-million. All you have to do is go ahead and pay taxes. And guess what? Once you pay taxes, then you can get the money. Well, she's smart enough not to fall for the scam, so we're very proud of her. But she's understandably very fed up about getting all these calls. And so what we want for her to do, what we want for you to do, if this is impacting you and this is happening to you, is if you are on a smartphone, there are actually certain kind of apps that you can download, and you can look at the different price ranges, see if it's within your budget, and then you can go ahead and it'll actually tell you when it's a scam, and you can call them. And whether or not you have a smartphone, even if you have a landline, you can go ahead and call your phone company and say, I want these numbers blocked. And also, if you're not recognizing a number and it keeps calling you back and it's not leaving a message, don't call them back. We have a lot of people in this community who are amazing, very trusting individuals that go ahead and call people back, and you're just letting the scammer know it's an active phone number. And even if you're picking up and leading the scammer on, they still know it's an active phone number, so that's not good. And just keep in mind, if you haven't entered into something, you can't win it.
I mean, why would they? I just can't believe they keep calling and bothering her that much. I mean, good grief. And I'm guessing it's not just her. I mean, there's going to be a whole bunch of people that this is happening to.
Right.
So.
Their technology works where they can just call multiple people at once, and whoever picks up, they can talk to. So, and unfortunately, this is their job. And this is the way they make money, is by hurting people and scamming people. So just make sure you're not one of the people who gets hurt.
And you get enough of those phone calls, you think, what is this? Could I possibly get some of that money? Your wheels start turning. You can see why somebody would call back or think, I did buy that lottery ticket along. Maybe it has something to do with that. Or I don't know. I mean, we all would love to win that. So it's like you think, well, I'll call them back. And then, like you said, now they know they've got an active phone number, and they're going to drive you crazy. So
they are. And we've got another scam alert to warn you guys about. It's an address scam. It's an IP address scam using the scare tactics to fool consumers. So this one's pretty gross, actually. And one version of the scam, a pop-up suddenly appears on your computer, kind of like what we've impacted and talked about before from a well-known tech support company. But here's the difference. Here's the big change. The scammers are saying that there's child pornography that's being used at your IP address, and you could go to jail. You could be sentenced for using child pornography unless you go ahead and allow for us to install this new system and device on your computer. So that's not true, just in case you're curious. That's not how that works. But the scammer is trying to get people to buy very expensive packages and trying to get them to give remote access to the computer, which if you do that, just so you know, they can seize your bank account information. They can seize your tax records. They can get your social security number if you have that stored in your computer. So they can actually shut down your computer and own it. So be very careful, and please do not give out your information to anybody.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really gross, right, that they're trying to use child pornography as a way to get you to pay money. It's
really
a
scare tactic. They think, oh my gosh, something's on my computer or on my phone. I didn't do it. Or whatever, I've got to make sure that nobody thinks I did. They fear in making them get into something and pay for something that they shouldn't. So
don't fall for it. Look on the screen right now. You can see bv.org/scam tracker. Please go there and report a scam if you have been a victim of a scam, or if you've outsmarted them and you want to tell us about it. We also work, of course, very closely with law enforcement, and we'll be telling our friends at the Federal Trade Commission what you tell us.
We should bring some people on that that have outsmarted them. Let them tell us their story.
That'd be cool.
I like to take those bad guys down. I don't like people that all of us are working hard for our money, and these people are scamming people. I don't like it.
No, me neither.
I don't like it. Okay, thanks so much for your information and keeping us abreast of the things that are going on, and just keeping your information in front of us helps us, think when something pops up on our computer or we get that call.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Well, stay with us. We'll have more Living Well coming up right after this break.